morning.
Morning.
A big welcome to everyone to the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces. Another beautiful morning to be together, especially beautiful because we're together. I invite you to stand. We're going to start with a couple of songs, if that's comfortable for you. If not, that's fine too.
You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God. Sacred love is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are blessed peace. Blessed peace is all that you are. You are blessed peace, God. Blessed peace is all that you are. You are deepest joy. Deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy, God. Deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God. Sacred love is all that you are. Sacred love is all that you are. Sacred love is all that you are. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How deeply you're connected to my soul.
Isn't that beautiful? Good morning. Have a seat. I love that song. It's a miracle I get through it without crying. That's usually one that does it to me. Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Bonnie, the community spiritual leader here at the center, and it's always my pleasure to be here. I got to get this in a little closer, where our vision is a world in loving partnership for the good of all, and it begins right here as we show up for each other. So those of you joining us online, hello and welcome. We're always grateful to share this space with you. And if you're new today, which I know a couple of you are, welcome. We're glad you're here. I think I already gave you guys a packet. There's a gift certificate to the bookstore in there, so be sure to check that out. And if you want to get our newsletter, which everybody does want, right? You all read it? There's a way to sign up for that on the little thing that's stapled to the outside of the gift bag. And we would just love to chat with you and get to know you better after the service, so please stick around. Our March board meeting will be on the 27th at 1:30 in the social hall, and the board meetings are always open, so anyone interested in seeing what we're about and what we're working on, you're welcome to come sit in on a board meeting. We always appreciate your input. You just can't vote unless you join the board, which we have some spaces on. If you are interested in being a part of the board as well, let me know. That would be wonderful. If our community has made a difference in your life, and you have gifts in finance, leadership, or organization, we are looking for people with those skills to step up and join the board. Our Coffee Craft Connection, we met yesterday, and our next meeting is in 2 weeks on Easter Saturday, the Saturday before Easter, April 4th. It's going to be a big day for us. We're joining folks in the downtown farmers market to share the love with the larger Las Cruces community. We were getting ready yesterday. Dino Bunny will be here taking photos with kids. Yay! We'll be hiding Easter eggs in the morning, and this will be one of those moments when it'll be fun to show up and just see what happens. They were preparing little hats that kids can make little bunny ears with, all kinds of stuff yesterday, stuffing the eggs. We're ready to go. If you'd like to join, there's a sign-up sheet in the social hall, but just come. Even if you forget to sign up, come and show up and be a part of the fun that Saturday. It says Google review. If this center has meant something to you, oh, I get what this is, and you felt welcome, supported, and inspired here, we'd love your help in growing our visibility by leaving a Google review. If you know how to do that, great. That would help us out. Right now we have 7 reviews, and they really do make a difference in helping new people find us, and it only takes a few minutes. So I think originally we were going to have somebody that could help you do that, and Belinda will be here next Sunday if you need help to do that, and she'll be happy to show you how to do it, because I can't help you with that. Sorry. Thank you for helping us share the heart of this community beyond here. And today is, again, one of those special times when we are welcoming 2 new members to our community. Yay, isn't that exciting? Yes, yay. It's so exciting when that happens. So, what does it mean to be a member? And I reiterate this is the one thing that we do almost the same every time. And I do it this way because I wanted some tradition in the midst of all of our newness and excitement that we do differently every week. And so those of you who already are members, I invite you to take this time to just rehear the commitment, rehear what it is that you have become a member to. So what does it mean to be a member here at the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces? It is a commitment to spiritual growth in an atmosphere of freedom to grow spiritually at your own pace and to evolve your own working philosophy of ideas and beliefs. It is a commitment to building a life of joy, ease, and love in an environment where we recognize and embrace the importance of spiritual community in supporting and empowering our personal journey. What naturally follows is the growth of our spiritual community, and we've been seeing that happen. It is an affirmation of alignment with the philosophy and teachings of science of mind. It is an open statement in one's belief that their spiritual center is of great value personally. It is having a sense of ownership in our center and expressing that ownership through the sharing of time, talent, and treasure. So right now I'm going to invite our interim board president, Carrie, to come stand up on the platform with me. And our new members, if you would come forward, Anne and Donnie, where are you? There you are. Come on up. Just right here, and you can, there's, so we've got, yay, we're so excited. This is both a joyous occasion and a contemplative one. By choosing to become a member of this center, you are making a commitment to grow spiritually and to focus this growth in fulfilling your dreams. For this is a place that believes that the spiritual power we seek already lives within us, eager to be discovered and expressed. Do you declare a commitment to grow spiritually and express this growth in fulfilling your dreams? Yay. Okay, you have responded to the call of Spirit, whose desire it is to express its greatness and magnificence through you and to grow and expand your spiritual community. You are living proof that when Spirit has a desire, its creation automatically responds. Yes, you are the living, breathing demonstration of God in action as the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces. In the words of Ernest Holmes, our founder, the essence of our teaching is, all is in God or Spirit, and God or Spirit is all there is. As you believe, so it is done unto you. Our duty in life is to love and live fully. And everybody knows this, when you change your thinking, what happens? You change your life. By becoming a member, you are committing yourself to this universal truth teaching, this pathway that Ernest Holmes chooses to name religious science or the science of mind, a teaching that is now known through its centers for spiritual living. Do you declare your commitment to the study and application of this universal truth teaching as you come to understand it? By becoming a member, you are helping to make a difference in the world, and you are joining with like-minded people all over the world who share a common value and vision. You are joining people of all faiths that fully embody these universal truths shared across all religions, ancient and new. CSL, the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces, is a place where people grow. And we do that by teaching and practicing the universal spiritual principles captured in the science of mind. And we live our vision, a world in loving partnership for the good of all. Do you support this vision? Our desire is to live life fully and consciously through inspiration, education, spiritual community, and service. We do this through 5 main spiritual practices: receptive prayer or meditation, affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment, spiritual study, service, and conscious giving. Do you support and hold in your heart the desire to live life fully in this way? We are a spirit-centered community of light, love, and laughter that honors and celebrates the many paths to God. We celebrate the diversity of all people, of all religions, and walks of life. Do you support the celebration of life in this way? Yes. Please sign our membership book. And once you've signed, our board president will give you a rose and your name tag. This rose symbolizes your inherent beauty and divinity. There you go. Good. Yay. Okay. You now have the rights and responsibilities of, I said, oh no, of voting members of the spiritual community. We encourage you to attend our business meeting to cast your vote, and that will be the first weekend in June. So anybody else who wants to join, you want to join before June if you want to vote. And our visioning sessions to contribute to the overall vision and direction of the center. So now to the community. Please rise if you are able. Do you agree to be these new members' spiritual family, to welcome them and support them on this journey to which they have committed? Yay. Yay. Thank you. In recognition of the commitment you have made to your spiritual growth and to the growth of our center, it is our joy to welcome you into this community and your spiritual family. So please greet them and give them hugs after the service. Edie, do you have your camera out? Oh, good for you. She's on top of it. We've got it. So please welcome your new members, Donnie and Ann. Great, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Be sure to get hugs from everybody.
I'd like to thank you guys too.
Yes.
15
Here.
months ago when I walked in, I felt
Wait, Donnie, microphone.
Huh?
Come over here, speak into the mic so they can hear you.
I just want to thank you guys. About 15 months when I walked in, I felt the love through this room, through the sanctuary, and everywhere. And it's just the joyful of me that's being here with you guys. And I got something I got to read.
Oh,
I can't
he came
read.
prepared.
I am living my life in harmony with natural,
With my natural
with all my natural
rhythm.
remedy and vision.
There we go. All right.
See that?
Ann, do you want to say anything?
I guess
You
she's
don't
on the
have
spot
to.
now.
Yeah, she's on the spot now.
Well, I moved here 2 months ago, and I have been to the center before visiting my friend Will Kilroy, and I was so excited when I moved here that there was a center for spiritual living in the place that I chose to move, and I'm very happy to be here and part of this community.
And we're happy to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you. You can be seated. Thank you for welcoming in our new members. It's so exciting when we have new folks come on board. And as we mentioned in the new member ceremony, one of the things we do believe in is the power of prayer, or what we call spiritual mind treatment, or affirmative prayer. And so now is the time when we get to experience that. There are prayer forms in the backs of the chair backs if you'd like to fill out a form and put it in the box or in the offering plate as it comes around. We have a team of people that prays with you over that for the next couple weeks. We also have a website where you can put in a prayer request if you would like. And if you'd like, well, I was looking around. I'm not sure if we have any practitioners present today. Unfortunately, they are all taking time off. Oh, Maria's here. I want to welcome Maria Mandeville. She's a practitioner from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank goodness we have a practitioner in the building. I'm sure she's available for prayer after the service. So if you need a little tune-up, as we call it, a little affirmative prayer, see Maria after the service. And any time that you need prayer, you can always call the office and they'll get you in touch with a practitioner as well. Let's see, there's also gratitude cards in the back of the chairs. We always love to hear how Spirit's working in your life. So if you've got some good news to share with the prayer team, please fill out a gratitude card. And now it's time for song, silence, and prayer.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of Spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of Spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of Spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of Spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. You're a blessing to the world. You're a blessing to the world.
Spirit present in each one of us is just that, a blessing to the world as it moves and lives and has its being in and through us. And so we know that this morning is blessed, that each person speaking is blessed and is allowing Spirit to do the speaking in and through them. Each person singing, each one of us hugging and smiling and greeting each other. What a joy it is to welcome 2 new members into our community, knowing that we are all one. We are one with those that are members and those that aren't. It's all part of Spirit moving in and through. And so I'm grateful for this time together, for this morning, for all the good that is showing up here in this center today. I know it is blessed, and so we just allow it to unfold in all of its perfection as we say together, and so it is. Does this need to come down a little? Thank you. Yeah, it's a little ringy there. Ringy dingy, huh? Okay, so this morning we have a guest speaker who we've had here before, and I'm excited to have back up here again today. Reverend Uki Thank you, MacIsaac. I'm looking at this going, how do I say that? MacIsaac. She's an ordained spiritualist minister, intuitive counselor, and spiritual psychic with more than 30 years of ministry experience. Through her gift, you know what I think? Did I forget the music? Yes, we need to have a special music first. This is in.
Do you have a reading?
No, she didn't give me one. So let's do the music. I'm sorry, and then I will introduce Uki.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris. Welcome Chris back on board. We're so glad to have her here. Okay.
Thank you. The song that you sang, so we sang together that you chose about beauty, that we're beautiful. Sarah, we were on the same wavelength. So this song, it's kind of based on a syllogism, which is, we are part of everything, and everything is beautiful. Everything inside of us is part of something beautiful. That came to me in my backyard garden. I see you there through the camera. Everyone. Sitting in the garden, it was spring just a couple of days ago. We're now in spring. And the song in my garden a few years ago, this terrible freeze came along, and we lost trees in our backyard. And it looked like our pomegranate bush tree was a goner. So we chopped it down so it was this big. And now you should see that thing. It is probably 12 feet, 14, 15 feet tall. I think we should prune it, but it's such a celebration. So anyway, that is the origin of this song. It's a brilliant Friday morning. We'll take the mower in, get a copy of the key for Anne. The center of the universe, I think, therefore I am. Cottonwoods are sparkling, quail call surprise. Purple is the color of the day. All I have to say is think of it this way. Here in the garden, you might have seen it too. Here in the garden, something might have stopped you. 'Cause you are part of everything. Everything is beautiful. Everything inside of you is part of something beautiful. You are part of everything. Everything is beautiful. Everything inside of you is part of something beautiful. 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 told us that we're beautiful, and we are. See that pomegranate tree with all those orange blooms? Last year there were only 2 or 3. We thought the winter killed it, but it's alive as it can be. Sometime in September, so big and round and red, we'll tear into that fruit and taste the prize. Worth the wait, worth a try, worth the thorns that made me cry. Here in the garden, we get messy all the time. Here in the garden, down to earth and so sublime. Yes, you are part of everything. Everything is beautiful. Everything inside of you is part of something beautiful. You are part of everything. Everything is beautiful. Everything inside of you is part of something beautiful. 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 Beautiful.
That song is beautiful, and you picked the right color, purple. In your song, it said purple is the color of the day. Yes, thank you. That was a beautiful song. And yes, we are all beautiful. And so is Uki, our speaker. So now I get to introduce her. So again, Reverend Uki MacIsaac is an ordained spiritualist minister, intuitive counselor, and spiritual psychic with more than 30 years of ministry experience. And we are so lucky she moved to this town. Through her gift of clairvoyance, she helps people reconnect with their spiritual purpose and healing power of spirit within. A 2-time survivor of life-threatening illness, Reverend Uki's life is a testament to resilience, just like that pomegranate tree, faith, and service. Now living in Las Cruces with her husband, Gary, who we're grateful for also since he's helping us fix some things around here, she continues to teach, inspire, and offer meditation and angel message gatherings in our community. Now please welcome Reverend Uki MacIsaac. Yes, you did.
Good morning. It's truly a pleasure to be here with you. You know, whenever people gather with that openness and curiosity of spirit, then something meaningful can really happen. And congratulations to the new members. So, in the wider Christian tradition, this is also the season of Lent, a time of reflection and renewal. And perhaps that reflection can help us rediscover something essential in our lives: joy. Today, I would like to explore a simple but powerful question. What is the difference between happiness and joy? We often use these words almost interchangeably. We say, I'm happy, or this brings me joy, as if they mean the same thing. But if we pause for a moment, we see that there is a difference. Many of us spend years pursuing happiness through circumstances, achievements, or the approval of others. And while those moments can certainly bring happiness, we also discover that they may be fleeting. Yet there's another possibility, a deeper experience of joy that arises from within, from our connection with spirit and the deeper wisdom of our own being. And it feels especially fitting today as we're just past the spring equinox. And what does that stand for? Balance, yes, between light and day. From now on, the days get longer than the nights. So, balance. In many ways, our emotional lives also move between light and shadow. Isn't that true? Happiness is often connected to events or circumstance. It might be biting into your favorite chocolate or getting a great deal scored and finally getting something you really wanted for a long time. Happiness can be like a burst of sunshine, bright, delightful, and immediate. But joy is a little different. Joy is that deeper warmth that fills your heart when you're surrounded by loved ones, when something meaningful unfolds, or when you feel connected to life itself. In many ways, happiness is external, and joy arises from within. And yet, both, of course, are part of the human experience. Today, however, many people assume happiness comes primarily from what? Acquiring things. Yes? More success, more possessions, more status. And there's this famous phrase, if only then. I bet some of us have experienced this. If only I had the better job. If only I had the bigger house. If only the situation would change, then I would be happy. Sounds familiar? But interestingly, when researchers look at the happiest countries in the world, guess what? The US is not on top of that list. We rank somewhere in the mid-20s or so. And you know, the happiest country, again, recently it was established, the happiest countries in the world are Finland, Denmark, Norway, and Iceland. And you might think, wait a minute, they don't even have that much sunshine up there, you know? So clearly, happiness or joy is not simply a matter of possessions or comfort. Something deeper is at work. And when people struggle to find happiness or meaning, they often search in many directions, sometimes not the healthy ones, right? Through distractions, through substances, and sometimes through just being busy. So let's look a little bit at what the spiritual traditions around the world have to say about this topic. In Christianity, we find the Beatitudes in the Sermon on the Mount. At first glance, they seem surprising. Blessed are the meek. Blessed are those who mourn. Why would such conditions be called blessed? Because blessing, bliss, and joy are not always dependent on outer circumstances. They arise from a deeper relationship with life itself. In Buddhism, the emphasis is not so much on happiness, but on liberation. Buddha taught that attachment is the root of our unhappiness and our suffering. And liberation, meaning freedom from those attachments, leads to a profound state often called bliss or peace. In Hindu philosophy, the word ananda is used. Ananda means divine bliss. the joy that arises when we live in harmony with our true nature and our connection to Source. So, across traditions, we find a similar insight. Joy is not something we chase. It's something we allow, we invite. Joy, in fact, is such a fundamental human experience that we have many words for it. Think how many expressions describe joy: delight, exhilaration, gladness, elation, bliss, ecstasy, rapture. Quite a range, isn't it? So all the way from the quiet contentment to this ecstatic joy. So the question becomes, how can we invite more joy into our lives? And my talk is entitled The Pursuit of Joy, and you probably thought, wait a minute, isn't that the pursuit of happiness that's even stated in our Declaration of Independence? I think our forefathers had a bit of a different definition of happiness than we do today. But anyway, it was important to them. So, what are those ways? I'm touching just on a few of them. And of course, number one, as most of you know, is service. Service to others. When we do something for someone else, a kind word, a helping hand, a moment of genuine care, we step out of this endless loop of me, myself, and I. For that moment, the heart opens and joy flows rather naturally. Service reminds us that joy appears often when the heart opens. But there are many other doorways through which joy can enter our lives. One of them is reconnecting with our inner child. We all have this aspect of ourselves, the little girl or the little boy inside. And while, of course, it's not all hunky-dory in everyone's life, we also have a wounded child inside of us. But don't we associate with children playfulness, happiness, exploration, that fearless approach to what life can bring? I think originally children are naturally joyful. Watch a kid play. I don't know, I know we don't have a beach here, but I still, after 40 years of California, I'm still in beach metaphors. So imagine a child playing on the beach. It's a beautiful day like today. There's a group of happy people around. Somebody tosses a big red beach ball to a child. What will the child do? Tell me. Catch it and play. And most likely the child isn't going to say, oh, what if I don't catch it? What would they think of me? Oh, I could fail. That's not how kids operate, is it? So that spontaneous engagement with life, that's something we can really learn from kids. Playfulness matters. Doesn't matter what age we are. Have you heard that expression, it's never too late to have a happy childhood? So I like that one. And whether it's dancing, hiking, gardening, creating, laughter with friends, allow yourself moments where you're not worried about the outcome. Another door to joy is mindfulness. Many of us spend our days on autopilot. We multitask, we rush. I think especially as women, we are really good at multitasking. My mother used to sit, when she had a longer phone call, she would do her nails, Can't waste time. But when we slow down and truly notice the moment, something shifts. The smell of the air, the sound of birds, the presence of another human being. Joy often lives right here, right now, in the present moment. Joy also emerges through creativity. I know some of you are artists in here, and you know how meaningful creative expression is. It doesn't have to be painting or sculpture. Again, it can be cooking or gardening or creating a beautiful space, even writing a letter. Remember, we used to write letters? Not emails, letters. Or planting flowers. Creativity reminds us that we are expression of a creative universe. Each time we bring something new into being, even in a very small way, we touch that creative current, and joy naturally follows. I grew up with a very creative sister. Everything seemed to come so easy to her in terms of creative expression. She could sing, had a beautiful voice, she could dance, she could paint like a professional, and I just knew I could never compete with that. And you know, we all define our roles in our family of origin. And since I couldn't compete with Barbara, I became the practical one. Uki fix this, open that can. And that was my little niche. And I thought, that's my truth. So I defined myself as not creative. Boy, what a restriction that became. And only a few years ago, I discovered mandalas. And I started painting mandalas, sacred geometry patterns, and they're already given. So all I had to do is color them up beautifully and put my creative energy into those. I have about 5 of those at home, and they bring me joy every time I look at them. So I had remembered something that as a kid I forgot. Creativity was never absent. It was just waiting to be rediscovered. Another powerful practice leading to joy is gratitude. I know you've heard this so many times. And maybe some of you have a gratitude journal. I find that such a helpful practice to just every day write down at least 3 things I'm grateful for. It could be, oh, Gary brought me my cup of coffee to the bed. He does that every morning. I just love it. So, it sounds so simple when we acknowledge those little moments, but remember, attention goes where energy flows. And I love being in the morning meditation. I say, thank you, God, for giving me another day. As we get older, that isn't always taken for granted anymore. One more, nature. Nature is another place where many people rediscover joy. Nature restores us. A walk outside, the feel of sunlight on your skin when it's not too hot. The rhythm of the seasons. Right now, the trees are just dressed in the brightest sweet green. And that's the color of the heart chakra. So I look at the bright green tree, and at home I have 2 huge mulberry trees in front of the house, and they're covered in their little blossoms. Thank God I'm not allergic to them. So it's such a joy. I love gardening too. When I can put my hands in the soil and I actually talk to plants and animals. I don't care if my neighbors think I'm crazy, but it gives me something. And at the end of the day, my back hurts, my nails are broken, I'm so tired, sweaty, dirty, and my heart is so happy. Finally, joy deepens through meaningful connection with others. Joy grows in relationship. Not the quick, how are you? Fine. We've all heard that, fine. But real presence, listening, sharing, offering kindness. Because when kindness flows without needing recognition, which is also a spiritual practice, something very pure opens in the heart. Many wise teachers have spoken about joy, and I'll quote just a few. Khalil Gibran, one of my favorites. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. Paramahansa Yogananda, the great saint from India, said, the soul's greatest joy consists in discovering itself and helping others achieve the same. Rumi, another favorite. How can you not love Rumi? He reminds us that which is false troubles the heart, but truth brings joyous tranquility. The Buddha said, joy comes not through possession or ownership, but through a wise and loving heart. Joseph Campbell offers this beautiful insight. Find a place inside where there is joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Isn't that a beautiful image? A quiet fire in the heart that burns away anything that is not true, not real. Before we close, I want to leave you with a little story. A young monk once arrived at a monastery where the monks were copying the ancient laws of the church by hand. After some time, the young monk noticed something curious. The monks were copying from copies, not from the original manuscript. He approached the head monk and said, Father, if there were a mistake in the first copy, wouldn't that mistake continue in every copy afterwards? The head monk paused and said, you raised a good point. So he went down into the deep archives beneath the monastery where the original manuscript had been stored for centuries. Hours passed. Finally, the young monk went down to check up on him. He found the head monk banging his head against the wall and crying, we missed the R! We missed the R! Alarmed, the young monk asked, Father, what is wrong? The head monk looked up, tears streaming down his face, and said, the word is celebrate, not celibate. One little mistake. So, dear ones, celebrate your life. Seek happiness, yes, by all means, but even more deeply, cultivate joy. Joy that arises through service, playfulness, mindfulness, creativity, time in nature, gratitude, and genuine presence. Because joy is not something outside of us. It's something that already lives within, waiting to be remembered. Deep breath. So now we enter a time of quiet reflection, and I believe there's 2 practitioners that would now please surround the room, offering your joy and support. And we'll take a few moments to turn inward and touch the deeper current of joy within ourselves. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close. Take a slow, easy breath in and gently let it go. Again, breathing in and releasing. Allow your body to soften, your shoulders relaxing, your face at ease. For a few moments, let go of everything you have been doing today and simply arrive here now. Notice the quiet rhythm of your breathing. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to achieve. Just resting in this moment. Happiness often comes and goes with circumstances, but joy is something deeper. Joy is the quiet presence of life itself within you. So gently bring your awareness to your heart. Imagine a soft, warm light there. This light is the life within you, the presence of spirit, the quiet well of joy that is always available. You don't have to create it. You don't have to chase it. Simply allow yourself to rest in it. Perhaps you sense a small feeling of gratitude or peace or simply a quiet aliveness. Let that feeling expand softly through your body, through your chest, your shoulders, your hands. And now imagine this gentle light extending beyond you, touching the people around you, filling this room with warmth and kindness. We remember that joy is not something we must search for. It is something we allow. Take one more slow breath. And when you feel ready, gently return your awareness to the room, bringing with you this quiet presence of joy. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you.
The joy of Chris at the piano again.
Thank you so much, Uki, for that. Thank you. And thank you again for inviting me to your community. I leave here uplifted always. Thank you. And the way I choose songs, sometimes it's just something will pop in my mind. And I loved the question, how do we bring joy into our lives? And it's very interesting that the song that I chose is by Chet Powers, but it's sung by the Youngbloods. I was just thinking there needs to be more love. Why not? So anyway, what's interesting, the words in here, if love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. But, well, if there's one thing that's an enemy of joy, a joy killer, is fear. Whoa. Also, in this song, it says, come on, people, smile on your brother, but I'm changing it to smile on each other. Can we do that? Thank you very much. And I thought, he didn't say smile at each other. He said smile on each other. So it's a smile is such, it's a bestowing of joy to another. And I thought, when Uki did the joke about the monk, the R. I know there was not one person in this room that was not smiling. That just brought such a deep smile to my heart. But that response of joy in a smile. And so I also thought this song should be a gospel song because it's good news. So sing with me when we get to the chorus. I would love that. Love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, he will surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen, you hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now, right now, right now. Right now, right now, right now, right now, yeah, right now.
The joy of vicariously doing music like Chris does while I watch her. That she can take a song and say, oh, it needs to be a gospel song, and listen to that. It was fabulous. Thank you. The only word I would take out is try. Let's love one another right now. We're not trying anymore. We're doing it. We're doing it right here in the center. Thank you, Chris. And Uki, thank you. We needed a drop of joy this morning. When I was going through my mourning process around my son, my therapist said, just look for moments of joy. So just connecting to those moments when we feel that, just letting it well up and allowing it to happen in the midst of grief is also an amazing thing. So thank you for all those ways and your words. And it was a fabulous morning. Yes, thank you. We got 2 new members. That gives me joy. So now is that time when we get to participate in the flow of abundance. And we have been experiencing abundance as a center, and we've been studying about it with the Edwin Gaines book study. We are so grateful. As a center, we affirm that all of our good flows in and through us and in this world, and we give back 10% that comes through the center to some place within our community that supports this teaching, that supports our way of thinking and our way of life, and it continues the good to flow out into the community. So this month, we've been giving 10% to Cruces Creatives. It's a living expression of imagination in action, creativity, what we were hearing about today. They create space where ideas become tangible, where hands, hearts, and minds design, build, experiment, and dream together. In their workshops, creativity isn't a luxury, it's a shared resource. People discover new skills, new possibilities, and what they're truly capable of making. Because we are all creative, as Uki said, none of us don't have that creativity. We all have creativity within. As a community that believes imagination is sacred and that we are co-creators of a world that works for all, we are honored to support this local organization that turns possibility into something real right here in our beautiful city. So 10% of everything that comes through this month is going to Cruces Creatives. So let's say our blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, in me. And we can say, thank you, joy in me. Thank you, joy in me. And so it is. And we'll sing, I am so blessed. Thank you.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
I hope you feel as blessed as I do by this morning. We are blessed as a community, as individuals, a part of this community, and this community is a blessing to the larger community. I am so grateful for all that moves in and through this space, the energy, the love, and the joy. And so we give thanks for all of it as we say together, and so it is. Thank you. And one thing I thought of when she was talking about gratitude, if you can't sleep at night, do the ABCs of gratitude. Start with an A, something you're grateful for, something that starts with a B that you're grateful for. By the time you get to Z, you'll be asleep and happy. So there you have it. What are we closing with? You like that?
It's really cool.
Yeah, the ABCs of gratitude.
Go out and shine.
Go out and shine.
So, yeah.
Let's stand and sing our closing song together. If you're able, that would be great. Thank you, and thanks to everyone again online.
Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Step out and take a chance. Walk the talk. Join the dance. Relax, enjoy the ride. Let kindness be your guide. You gotta go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. One voice, one hand, one heart. Wanna change, make a start. We're one big family. What's good for you is good for me. Come on, You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine.
Welcome our new members. Give them hugs. Welcome them on board. And Maria is here to do prayer with you if anyone would like a short prayer. Have a great week.